Cupcake. Make this full screen. Hello, hello. Oh, hello.
Ah,
Okay, everybody, I am here with Untamed Cupcake today. This is our second episode of Motivational Monday. Um, so if you would like to go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us a little about yourself and what kind of games and stuff you play.
hi. I'm Cupcake. I play a variety of games. Pretty much anything. Well, depending, but yeah, play pretty much anything. So
Cool, cool,
it's me.
cool,
Yep.
cool, cool, cool. All right, so here's your question. What is your definition of motivation, or how would you define motivation?
Okay. So, um, hmm. So motivation for me is like anything that you can define as motivation is usually something that for me is like really makes you it's hard to describe. It is really hard to describe, but like so it really like makes you actually like want to get up and do the things that you need to do, even if it's like the smallest thing.
Yep.
That to me is like motivation. Even if you only do that one thing and then you sit back down,
Yeah.
you had the motivation to do that one thing. Um I don't know, for me like motivation is
What's going on, Joker?
like I said, it's little things. Especially when you have like people too that you know.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's like it's really hard to describe it in a way, but like I guess for me, motivation, like defining my motivation would be like, okay, I'm gonna turn on some music and be like, okay, now I'm motivated to do this,
Yeah.
or even like something as simple as like taking a shower and you're like, okay, I can do stuff now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Shower's out of the way. I can do this now. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I try to tell people too. Is you don't everything's not always big. You don't have to take everything in a
yeah,
whole thing at once. Start small, no matter what it is.
right.
As long as you can do that little thing, move on to the next thing. Especially because I know cleaning cleaning sucks, so I absolutely know how that works. Nobody likes cleaning as much as everybody
Even
wants to.
stream, there
Yeah,
are so many times where I don't want to stream, even though like I know I am supposed to stream that time of that day.
yeah,
But I think for me, like streaming wise, motivation, like the way I find motivation for stream is like I said, I turn on music and I'm
yeah.
just like,
Oh yeah.
okay, I'm like,
Music
I'm
is
ready
life.
for stream. Yeah, like I could just be sitting there like I don't want to stream at all.
Yep.
But like, and then I'm like, coffee, maybe, energy, give me something. Like,
Yeah, streaming is definitely a lot harder than most people think it is, and it's not even like getting once you get into like actually doing it, it's not hard. It's the hitting the button. It's the going live and just getting the ambition or energy to put on that smile and want to entertain people or just vibe and hang out. But most people that just watch don't understand how hard it is
mm.
just to do that. You know what I mean?
I think the other thing about motivation that's hard and like it's one of those things that you don't want to have to admit, but sometimes motivation is just telling yourself to get up off your butt and do something like and it's hard because like nobody wants to hear that
Yeah,
and everybody wants like a solution for motivation,
yeah,
but like some days you have to like just it. Sometimes I literally just have to tell myself to stream because I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be awful. Today's just not. It's not gonna be a good
yeah,
stream. I just know it. But like, I have to like tell myself to do stream anyways, and then usually ends up being like, it either ends up being like the best stream ever, or like I end up just having a lot of fun.
yeah.
And yeah, and so yeah, sometimes you just have to like tell yourself to like do it.
Yep. Yeah, those are usually the best streams. Like when you're like, I don't really want to do this. I don't know if
Mhm.
anybody's gonna show up, and then you get on and everybody shows up. Like, all right, cool. This is gonna
Right.
be a vibe. Let's play some games.
Right, exactly.
So what going off of streaming, what was your motivation to start streaming? Like what was your goal when you started to stream?
Um, well, I mean, I think you already know this, but like I'm a mom.
Yep.
I sit at home every day, all day with a child and do nothing. So whenever I started streaming, I didn't and it's not even just being a mom, like I didn't have like people to hang out with, like in general,
Yeah.
like and so and I already played games. So I'm like, why not? Like, let's just start a stream.
Yeah.
And this is not Mixer though. Um,
Feels like ages ago now.
yeah. So I literally just started a stream and I didn't know what I was doing, like and I ended up finding other people like to help me because then that's eventually how like it all started. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool, cool. And how long have you been streaming total?
Uh, 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I started. What got me into streaming? I think I was Tim the Tatman was the first like streamer that I started to watch in his Overwatch days, which was like his anger days, which were the funniest days, honestly. Um,
Yeah.
but then my buddy Spartan started streaming, and I watched him. I was like, oh, I could do this. I play games anyway. And then I kind of grabbed my laptop and hooked it up to my Xbox, got everything I needed, and I was just streaming in the back room, the most ghetto setup ever, just vibing. I'm like, I'm playing games anyway. Might as well just try to see what happens. And now,
That's like for me like so I see people like that'll start streaming and they'll get like really upset that they don't have a laptop or a PC or like whatever. And
yeah,
I'm like, I started out on Xbox and I didn't have a camera at first. And then when I got a camera, it was like a janky camera.
yep,
And then when I wasn't using that and I finally got a laptop, I used the laptop camera. And um then that laptop like completely just died on me. And so I had to get another laptop. Like a friend gave me another laptop,
yeah,
and then that one died because Streamlabs like killed it. Um, but yeah. So no, like I always like I always try to tell people, and that's like a big part of motivation too. Is like you can stream however you want. Like no one's gonna care. Like, if you're entertaining and you're fun to hang out with, no one's gonna care about what your setup looks like or
yep,
what, if your stream has like all these cool animations or whatever, all they're gonna care about is hanging out with you. And
yeah. As long as you give off the energy,
yeah,
you give it back.
as long as you're not getting on there and you're just like not doing
Yeah,
anything, then
you're
yeah,
just
like everybody's be like, yeah, exactly.
don't even
Yeah,
look, not even looking at chat. They're not even there. You're just like,
yeah. And that's the hard thing too, is like whenever you start with a camera, like if you're not entertaining and you have no camera,
yeah,
yeah. Like
I agree, 100%. So what motivates you to go day to day? Obviously, I'm gonna assume it's your kid, but what else gets you through the day?
um I think like definitely music and like music helps a lot. Like I'll just turn on music just to listen to it just and then it'll help me like go about like especially like what you're saying, cleaning. Like I like if I'm cleaning, I put in headphones and I just start listening to music or else
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like I don't know what it is about music, but like it makes you like want you need it almost.
yeah, I agree.
Um but otherwise I would say like honestly like the people I've met through streaming and then um I guess for me like kind of like the pure desire to like really do good and like just to like do better at
Yeah,
like whatever I'm doing. I don't know, sometimes that's like a huge thing. Like I know that I think that not everybody has that, but like and I don't always have it. Like it's a very day-to-day thing.
yeah,
Um but on the days when I like really am like okay, like I need to like do this so I can have this or do this or whatever. And yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand. There's days where I text people and I'm like, tell me to do something. Like, tell me to just get up and do
Yeah,
something. And yeah,
exactly.
music is definitely a big thing too. Like, even when every time I cut the grass, I have to have music. I just
Oh yeah.
I'm
It's like
not.
a it's like one of those things you have to have, because if you're not listening, like, I don't know what it is about, like, because if you don't have music, it's just silence, and
Yeah.
so you're like, well, this is boring.
Yep.
Like, like,
Absolutely. Yeah. Even like when I go to the gym, like I need music.
mm,
I can't like. Yeah, they have their own music, but I'm like, your music's not good. Like, I don't want to listen to One Direction while I'm working
listen,
out.
I don't know who's working. I don't know who's working out without music, but
They need to stop. Whoever that person is
are
needs
you
to stop.
insane?
What are
Are
you
you
doing?
okay? Are you okay?
But like I'll go like Thursdays I'll forget my headphones and I'm like, ugh. And I walk into Planet Fitness and the first songs I'm like, sorry by Justin Bieber. I'm like, how? How am I supposed to lift to this? Like I'm not going for PR going, sorry. Like, no, it's not happening. Like I don't
Yeah, exactly.
So what kind of music motivates you? Like what do you listen to? What kind of artists? I'm sure there's a wide variety
Okay,
per day.
so I have a wide variety of music. Um, a lot of the music a lot of people I listen to is music some people don't really like to listen to, because I don't know, I have a very unique taste in music.
Yeah,
I like K-pop a lot. Um,
I could see it.
and it's listen, if you're on my Twitter, anybody, I'm sorry. Okay, like I'm not apologizing, but I am. Um,
Even Joker's calling you out.
yeah, it's on a binge, Joker. It motivates me, Joker.
it
Okay, leave me alone.
it gets her up and moving.
Yeah. Um, but no, I listen to a variety of music too. Like, it really depends on the day. Um, yeah, that's better, Joker. Um, but yeah, it really depends on the day. Too, like, I don't know. I have a variety. Like, I can listen to rock music. I can
Yeah,
listen to really anything.
yeah.
I'm not very picky at all when it comes to music. Like, one night I sat in Discord and people were just showing me music, and it was literally all different types of music. I was like, I like this. And then the next song, completely different style. I was like, this is really cool. Like,
Yeah,
I have a variety of music I listen to. So
yeah. That's how I am too. But mostly usually when I need the biggest motivation, I'll listen to like rock music more than anything.
mm,
Like I'll listen to Sleep Token or From Ashes to New, those bands. Just because I feel like the songs fit me better as I'm working out
right,
or like doing stuff. Like I just listen to the words more than I listen to the actual music.
right.
Um, and yeah, Joker, I 100% agree. I feel like we'd all should have a soundtrack that'd be lit. Everybody have
If
their
we
own
had a
soundtrack.
soundtrack to our life, it'd be great.
I mean, we'd have to limit the songs we pick on the soundtrack, but like, if we didn't, there'd be like 100 songs for.
You know those songs that like listen to 5 million times in a row?
Yeah.
Those are the songs that go on your
Yeah,
soundtrack.
exactly. Yep, those are the ones. Let's see what else. What else can we talk about? Is there anything that you think you can that you need to work on? How do I want to word this? Not necessarily work on, but you need to find more motivation than others.
Well, um, like, I'm actually not the best. Like, it's funny because I can sit there and motivate people all day. I can motivate everybody else. I can post these motivational quotes on Twitter. I can, and everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, like, you're helping me every day," and I'm sitting there like, great, like, I'm so happy. And maybe that helps me stay motivated, but I'm actually the worst at motivating myself, like, the worst. But it's funny because, like, I need people to, like, scream at me to, like, make me do
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I legit, like, have people that I know that will literally yell at me, like, in Discord, be like, stop it, like, shut up, like, get up and do stuff. I'm like, okay, like, so
Go eat a
I
snack.
think,
Go do something.
yeah, and, like, I think I can
Joker
name
said, "I
of the
never screamed
fear.
at you."
Oh, thank you, Fandor. Joker
Agreed,
doesn't
Pandora.
scream. Joker doesn't
Agreed.
scream. Um, but no, like I I sometimes need to work on like my own motivation. I have it some days, like I said, but it's definitely not the best some days, but um like I'm supposed to be working on this YouTube video that I planned out too. Like I went on vacation, recorded all these. I was doing a vlog. I
Yeah.
did all these videos, and I haven't made the actual video yet of all the videos together. And I was like supposed to be doing that, and I didn't do it. So
Yeah, but I could see that. YouTube's that's just agonizing sometimes.
content like beyond stream is just so hard to like. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I swear.
Yep.
Like I have this time. I'm sure you understand
Oh
that. You're
yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna make these videos, and then tomorrow respawn recruit start, and I'm like, okay, I really need to like get my butt in gear because this is serious. Like,
Yeah, Thursdays I sit down, I'll get home from the gym, and I'll be like, "Ah, I'm gonna do this," and then I get stuck watching YouTube videos instead of doing the YouTube video.
listen, don't call me out like that.
That's
I was doing that the other night. I was like, I was watching. Yeah, exactly, Joker. I was watching
squirrel.
somebody stream, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm watching some of these videos, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna work on YouTube video afterwards." And then I just sat on watching YouTube videos for like hours,
Yep.
and I'm like, "Crap, I didn't do the video." Like,
Yep. Happens to me all the time.
it's
All
almost like a motivational thing too. At the same time,
yeah.
like I almost need to watch the videos because I'm like, okay, if I watch the videos, maybe tomorrow I'll have more motivation. I
Yeah.
don't know, like.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think the biggest thing too is like I'm the same way. Is like I'd rather motivate people than motivate myself. Like
Yeah,
I'm more on helping people than I am myself, which is like the worst thing for anybody, any person. It's just like the person that can help set people up in relationships, but they're single. You know what I mean? It's like this, it's like going hand in hand. It's like the same thing.
yeah, it's hard because like people call me out on it all the time. Like Joker probably himself has called me out on it. Um, but like I have one specific person that I know, and he messaged me one day, and he's like stop. Like I see you on Twitter supporting everybody else. Like you're retweeting everybody else's posts, you're commenting, but I've barely seen you do anything on Twitter for like your own stuff today. And they're like, stop it. Like do your own thing. Like you
Bad.
don't yeah, exactly. I got like yelled at and I was like, okay, I'm like I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it. Like I'm really bad at not helping everybody. Like
I gotta put in my 2 cents. I'm sorry. I gotta help people grow, not me.
yeah, exactly.
If you had to choose one motivational quote that hit you the most, because I know you post a lot of them, what do you think? What do you think would be the one?
Okay, so hold on, hold on,
You, it,
hold on.
okay, okay, top three. How about this? Top three, just to
No,
make
no,
it a
no. I
little
have
easier.
one specific one. Hold on, I gotta open up my old crap. It's called. It's so it's.
Oh, she's trying to
Hold on, I
memorize
gotta
it.
think. I gotta think about it now. It's. I know it's like on the top of my tongue because it's something that like it's really like motivating for me. Oh shoot. um.
I believe.
You'd think I'd have like all these motivational quotes like stuck in my head, but I don't. Like they're not there. Like
Well, you just woke up from a nap. It's fine. You're still fuzzy. It's good.
um. I was trying to open up Mix Up But so I could look at it because I have it saved in my like quotes.
You're good. Take your time.
Um. Oh, of course, it's making me log into. hate it. Okay. It's so it's like talking about basically like stop chasing, like stop chasing what you want. If you wait and like you just put in the work, basically, like the things that you want will come to you. Um, basically that's the gist of it. Like stop chasing, and it'll come to you. Basically, if you
Gotcha.
work hard enough and just put in the effort that you want, like you put out there and everything, then the things that you want will come to you. Basically, so
Absolutely, 100%.
and
Joker.
it's almost like a manifestation type thing. Like if you manifest it and you like really like believe that you're gonna get it and you work hard enough and you prove that you're gonna do like you prove that you're like worth that,
Yeah.
then you'll get it basically.
Gotcha. Yeah. Mine I actually have saved as a screenshot on my phone.
I used to have that the one that I'm talking about saved on my phone too, which is even worse. Uh,
Yeah, the one I have is don't forget while you're busy doubting yourself, someone else is admiring your strength. So I basically live by that every day.
right,
Obviously, there's still hard times where you see yourself struggling, and it's just like what I don't know how to motivate myself and do things like that. But then you go to the gym or you go somewhere where you're
yeah,
helping someone and they say something to you that like, oh, thank you for helping me, or I appreciate you helping me get better. And then you're like, all right, cool. That was like what I needed to keep going. Joker, whatever you do, always give 100% unless you're donating blood. Well, what if I want to give 100% of my blood? Huh, Joker? Huh?
so I just remembered the exact quote now in my head
Yes.
as I was like thinking it's I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me.
There you
That's
go.
what it is. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think everybody needs that one thing or one person to kind of just give them that little nudge, whether it be a motivational quote,
Right.
music, it could be anything. Um, I actually had someone at work last week ask me, what motivates me to come to work every day, and I was like, a paycheck, and they're like, no, for real, like besides a paycheck, what's one thing that helps you come to work every day? And I was like, honestly, it's helping the associates or anybody that wants to get better themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me and the one supervisor there have gotten, I think, 7 or 8 people promoted in the last 2 years from associate to leadership, and just seeing that and seeing their progression has just been what makes me want to go to work every day. I'd rather, and like, I don't force it on them. I'm like, there's people that come up to me and they're like, oh, I want to move up throughout the company. I'm like, all right, cool. What is one thing you think you need to work on so we can work on it? And then we work on that over the next couple of months, and we kind of just keep working on towards everything else.
Right.
So that's like my biggest thing when it comes to work, at least. Let's see what else we got. I don't know. What else do you want to talk about?
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Um,
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
hey, this is your show,
I
okay?
know.
Like
Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me about motivation or anything like that?
um
Flip the script.
I don't know. Is there someone like specific that like motivates you or like or okay, let me say this again. Is there like a specific streamer that like helps you like say motivator like with streaming in general?
Um, I think there's a few, and I guess they help me in different ways. Um, Caution is definitely one, only because he's literally grown from bottom to top without
Right.
having to, I guess network. He's literally just put in the work. He's grinded. He's done his own YouTube videos and all that stuff. And like I've been modding for him for I think 3 years now. So just seeing him and the way he's grown has been motivation. TSM this when it comes to like working out and stuff, and just his community. Tanner Slays, even small streamers like um, I know this is gonna sound corny, but like you seeing how you've grown just through like respawn recruits and stuff like that. Um, that's who else? There's like a bunch of other people. You know, Phoenix, she just got partnered again with Respawn, but even
I
her,
know.
you know, just seeing all the little people grow is honestly what makes me want to keep going every day. Is like, cause like now it's gotten to the point where I don't care about views, I don't care about follows. I'm just getting on. I'm hanging out with people I want to hang out with. We're just vibing. We're having a good time. I'm playing the games I want to play. Like, but I would say that the main three are probably Tanner, Caution, and this. Those are the three that motivated me the most. The one that got me started was definitely Tim the Tatman though, because I loved just watching him and
Right.
um, just watching him and just chilling, watching his streams, and I was like, hey, that's basically me. I do that. I get angry just like him, playing Overwatch and Call of Duty
Mm.
and all that stuff. So, um, what about
To answer my own
I was
question, I
gonna
was gonna
say,
say to
what
answer
about
my own
you?
question. So there's one specific streamer that I've been following for a really long time. I actually used to be a mod for him on Mixer and everything, um, and I mean a few of my community members will probably know because of the fact that I used to mod for him on Mixer and like so.
Yeah,
His name used to be Preacher, but now he's Evan Lowles. And he plays drums on stream now. Like he used to just be a gaming streamer,
yeah,
and now he just drums, and he drums like any type of music request that you can ask and stuff, and he's really good at it. And to see him like grow and kind of even like change direction completely and still have like this solid community
yeah,
and like continue to grow because of that, like it's like yeah, he's definitely a huge motivation for me. um and then Phoenix is a really big motivation for me. What was I gonna say, like I have, so like this last year I got diagnosed with celiacs, um and I look up to her because of the fact that like during Respawn recruits like last year she got partnered with
yeah,
Respawn, and she was dealing with like all these health issues at the same time. And um and I've talked to her a lot like recently and stuff, and she's been motivating me for Respawn recruits, and like she's like, listen, I understand, I have celiacs too, like, and she's been like motivating me and
yeah,
stuff. So and then probably just like a lot of like my closer like friends that are also streamers have helped a lot like with motivating me. Oh, another good one is I don't know if you know who Raven Armed is.
I,
Love him.
yeah, I think so.
He is, yeah, he's great. He's a big inspiration to me. He's killing it, honestly. But yeah, I would say just probably like also like just like my friends and stuff
Yeah,
that are like also streamers, and like I think a lot of us are kind of just growing together. Um, which is funny to me because people would be like you, for instance, were like, yeah, you inspire me. I'm like, I,
yeah,
like, and people like, and people that I know will be like, yeah, but you're like growing more than I am. And I'm like, I am, like, I didn't know, like,
yeah.
and so, but
That's the thing. I don't think it's like the views as much as the person that inspires you. It's not watching them,
right,
you know, it's watching them change and grow as a person through streaming.
mm,
You know what I mean? Like, if I had to pick one person, that would probably be like what I would want to be as a streamer would probably be Dr. Lupo. Like only because of how he gets like his community to go for like St. Jude's and all the money they raise for them, and like
right,
eventually I want to be able to do that same thing for a charity of my choice. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to
right.
help people through gaming is essentially the end goal.
Um, I feel that way with like, so BB Jess too.
Hmm.
She's like, she does a lot for like, she's one of those people that is very like unhinged
Yeah,
and very like one of those people that you have to have like a certain taste, because not everybody's gonna like what she does.
yeah.
And I personally love her, because she is just like,
A
I don't give a crap about
she's a
anybody.
ball of energy.
Yeah. And then weirdly enough, and maybe this is just everybody's like, I think everybody kind of like wants to be the like this person, um or kind of just aspires to do what he does, which is Mr. Beast. I mean,
Yeah,
he's just a really good person. um I
yep,
think he has a
absolutely.
lot of hate, but think he's just a great person. So
I agree. He gets hate for no. He gets hate for helping people, and if that's the hate that I
yeah,
get, then
exactly.
whatever. I'd rather get that hate than not help people.
Right. Yeah, exactly. She did that. She did that like on Twitch where she got like 100K in like one stream, and I was like, bruh, like
Yeah,
what? Like,
isn't she doing a thing now between Kick and Twitch? She has like two different things going right now. I
mhm.
think she has that like a challenge or something
That
going on.
so for me, the reason like she also inspires me a little bit is she can just change it up
Yeah,
just like that, and people are like, okay, like on Twitch, she's been doing family friendly streams, like just because she wanted to,
yeah,
and people are still like coming to her stream, and I'm like, man, I would love to be like that versatile, like that I could just switch to a different like whole different way of
yeah.
streaming, and people be like, yeah, I'm here, like let's do this, like
I can't
so
talk without saying a curse word, so I'm surprised I haven't said
I
anything yet.
don't so like I don't curse, but like the people in my community like
Yeah, I get
and like
it.
I could probably be a family friendly streamer if I really wanted to be
Yeah,
because you know, but I also am very like open to like letting anybody and everybody just kind of come hang out
yeah.
and not like limiting myself almost in a way. Like I think it's I've wanted to do like one family friendly stream in there, like just like kind of like switch it up one day, but yeah,
Family friendly.
stop it.
Joker. Kobe said the word piss the other day and I was scared. Should be. She's coming after you.
I don't know if you wanted to answer what Joker asked earlier.
What do y'all do when you feel your motivations are not enough? Well, for me, I guess I'll go gym wise for this one. Um, I kind of look back at how big and how I was and what I look like. Because
Mm,
I was, for those of you that don't know, I was 215 pounds. I'm now down to 165. And it took about 2 years to get to where I am now. But just like sitting on the couch and I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the gym. It's leg day. I don't want to go. And then I'm like scrolling through my photos. I'm like, yeah, don't want to look like that anymore. I gotta go to the gym. I can't.
right.
I, I, I gotta go to the gym. I don't care if it's one day. And for me, it's just like even just getting to the gym is just good enough for me. Like if I just go and I walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes, I was there. I did something, you know. But when my motivation's not enough, I definitely like to use music because there's days even when I'm at the gym where I just don't feel motivated enough to push
Mm.
myself to where I want to be. So then I just find like certain songs and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, and then a certain part of the song just hits and I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Isn't it great
It's
when
just
that
like,
like
let's go.
when you're listening to a song and you're like you forget like how intense like the build up is and you're
Yeah.
like okay like I'm ready like
Yep.
let's do this like
Yep. What about for
um
you?
so obviously for me like music's definitely like a huge thing for me
Hmm.
like I said this before but um like I'll have days where I just don't want to do anything at all like and I mean streaming wise too like streaming or cleaning the house or whatever and like for me it's always like something simple like okay Joker what did he say like what do you feel in your okay so like it's hard because like to answer that too is like i guess I guess going the typical route for me like I don't know is that what you're I feel like that's what Joker's asking is like the typical route for me and I feel like little things when I can't like when even like my normal things don't motivate me
Yeah.
like little things like a shower like unbelievably like I could just be completely unmotivated music's not helping nothing
Yeah.
yeah, like and music all the music is doing is letting me listen to it. I'm like okay this is like good music and I'm listening to it on the couch or
Yep.
whatever like um even when that's not helping something as simple as like a shower or and I said this before but sometimes I just have to like yell at myself and I'm like, get up, like stop it. Like it like sometimes it's the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Um sometimes it's the only thing I can do. Like I have to do it, or like I have to like remind myself like, okay, like I have to do this. Like I can't just sit here and not do it because this is something I need to do right now.
Yep.
Um and it's hard when you cuz like it's hard when you have like one like depression or anxiety, or you have a physical illness. It's really hard, or in my case also like being a mom, like because physical illness like makes me not want to do anything. Like
Yeah.
I feel like crap like a lot of days, and so I don't want to do anything. Like and like the other day I was streaming on Saturday and nobody knew that like I was like in pain the whole time. Like no one knew. Um and which, not to worry anybody, but like my pain's not like awful or anything. It's not like I can't like physically do anything.
Yeah.
It was just there. Um but yeah, so like some days like I don't want to do anything because like I feel like crap, and I think the only thing that helps is really just like me being like, okay, like I know this sucks, but
Yeah.
you kind of just have to. Like I don't know, it's one of those things is like even if you don't have motivation, you have to like motivate yourself some days, like,
Yeah.
and it sucks, like, but yeah.
It's like you just need Shia LaBeouf to just come out of nowhere and be like, just do it.
Yeah, exactly. Weirdly enough though, like me, so like we were talking about motivating others on like
Mhm.
Twitter or like friends or whatever, and weirdly enough, like doing that almost helps in a way because like I'll see people comment on it or they'll retweet it or something, or they'll comment and be like I really needed this today. I'm like, okay, that's all I needed. Like
Yeah.
I needed somebody to tell me that that helped them. So I'm like, okay, that helped somebody. I can get up and do something myself now. Like
Yeah.
so,
Absolutely. Yeah. There's some days it's just hard though. Like you just need
yeah.
to push through and like any little thing to help motivate you to get through that day.
I will say that sometimes, and and maybe this is just my opinion. I think with mental health too, like some days when the motivations aren't enough, some days it's fine to just kind of do nothing. Like and
Yeah.
honestly, it is like there's days where I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
That's
Like
me every Sunday. Like every Sunday I sleep till like 4 o'clock. I wake up. I'm like,
right.
man, no, not doing nothing today.
But there's like some days where I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not, guys. I'll like message in my Discord, be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it today. Sorry. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad I put like days that I have off of stream because if I didn't, yeah, there'd be a lot of days where I'm supposed to stream. I'm like, guys, I
Yeah.
can't. Like,
Yeah. I don't know how some people stream every day, like all the
yeah,
time.
or at least like, yeah, like I at least have like 2 days now. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, good enough.
Chat, do you guys have any other questions, or Copy, do you have any other questions you'd like to ask me?
Chat, you got anything?
If not, it's cool. Here, how about this? What is one movie that you like to watch that's inspiring or that has like inspiration in it or motivation essentially? Like I like Pursuit of Happiness, hands down a great movie. Just watching that.
um, that's hard because I would say like be like it would be typical and say like one of my favorite, like more of my the movies that are like my favorites,
Hmm.
or like that I've chosen as my favorites because just watching them puts me in a really good mood.
Hmm.
Um, but sometimes also those movies just want to make me sit on the couch and be comfy, like
Yeah.
like um I don't know, like I feel like the Marvel movies are really motivational. I don't know, like Avengers movies. I love watching
Yeah.
Avengers movies. Um, I don't know, but they also like it like it depends on the day too. Like if it's just a movie day and I just want to watch movies, nothing's probably gonna pull me out of that. Like, but I don't know. That's hard because like I feel like there's just some. It's just it really depends on the day for
Yeah,
me.
I got you. Like I could watch Remember the Titans over and over and over
Yeah,
again without like getting tired of it and just like
that's a good movie. I love that movie.
okay, Chris. Okay, is there something you do no matter your mood that helps you restart your motivation or at least get you on that track?
Um, I think
Drop the
like
gun! Drop
restart
the gun!
like
Drop the gun!
to
Drop
restart
it!
like the mood and stuff like
Drop it!
that. And like get me remotivated. Honestly, like I don't know. It's kind of like everything I've already said, but like just like little things like turning on music really like if I'm not feeling it at all and like I turn on like my favorite song or whatever, it kind of like flips a switch in me and like restarts me and like okay, I can do this. Or it's just like it's simple things, honestly. What about you?
Understandable. I think for me, especially now, like my days off, like I said, Sundays I literally do nothing. So like Sunday is like a just complete bum day. Like
Yeah,
yesterday we went out for dinner and then we came home, we made ice cream brownie sundaes and just chilled and watched movies. Like that's all we
right,
did yesterday. And so like today would be my restart day to get everything back to
right,
going. So it was like Monday I gotta cut the grass. Cool, cut the grass. That way I'm up and moving. Now I'm like I'm already have this set. I gotta be motivated to stream and put on a show for you guys. So that helped me motivate a little more. But now it's like I did the grass, I did this. So how do I motivate myself to go to the gym now at 12 o'clock after I've
right,
been doing all this? And it's like I had someone come up to me at work 2 weeks ago, and they're like, "Hey, I want to start going to the gym. Blah blah blah. Can you help me?" So I'm like, "Okay, that's gonna get me back on track going to the gym because I'm not only going for myself now. I'm going to help this person improve themselves." So it's just like kind of thinking ahead and just like keeping everything in mind. Like it all becomes habit after a while, but just to get myself restarted, I kind of think ahead of like okay, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna help this person get better at what they want to do, and
right.
just I guess doing that helps me at least restart my motivation for the week. I'm never really, I guess, off track unless I'm at work because work is work
I think
sometimes.
with what you said in mind, it's I think for me, if it's like if it's more like that, I would say like finding something new that I'm gonna put my efforts into every week or like even like every day or whatever. Like if I know that I don't have if I know that I don't have like something so I've already done this specific thing for like stream or for whatever else I have going on, then saying, okay, all right, well, I'm gonna work on this idea that I've been planning to work on this week.
Yeah,
And so like really like and then stuff so like funny enough, it's like having something like respawn recruits. I don't know what it is, but like I like
kicks you in the
doesn't
butt and
matter
gets you
what I
going.
yeah, like it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, I know that I'm a part of this and I have to do this and my procrastination is gone, everything's gone and I'm like, okay, I have to do this. Like this is something that's going to like kick me in the butt. I'm going to do it.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is, but like it's like I turn into like 110% and I'm like and for however long the thing happens, like
Yeah.
that was me last year. Um so I'm honestly really glad they brought it back because like
Yeah. Me
yeah.
too. Yeah. It's just I feel like it's just the little things that help you restart or help you get back on track. Cause
Right.
for me, I can be having the shittiest of days and just going out and grabbing coffee gets me their spite to go. Okay, let's get back on track. Something exactly something little. It could be a song.
So
It could be anything.
and then like also like for me, if it's not like to like put it more into like a bi-weekly type thing or like a say like, you know, you go from like week to week and you start to like lose that.
Yeah.
Sometimes like saying, okay, well, so like I order like groceries and like I don't go grocery shopping because like it's a hassle
Yeah.
because you know it's so I think sometimes just being like, hey, we need to go to the grocery store. Like, cause I, and even like just like getting out of the house for a few hours,
Yep.
walking around the store, buying the groceries that you want in store, and you're like, okay, I feel better now. This makes me feel better. Like, or, and then like, honestly, like what she said, getting a coffee while I'm out, like
Yeah.
it's the nicest thing. For some reason, just getting a coffee while you're out, even if you're not doing anything else, little
Yeah.
things like that, like finding something that like you almost have a routine, like you were saying, like you almost have a routine, but adding in like that little thing that like switches it up just even barely
Yeah.
kind of almost like resets you because like I feel like with streaming too, this is a major thing is like we always get stuck in the same routine even if we're playing different games
Yep.
and everything from week to week. You get in the same routine of okay, I wake up, I get ready for stream, I you know eat something, I stream, and then get off and then go watch TV or go do this and then go to bed. Like it's just a repeat of and even like add it like because like I'll even like have nights where it's the same. Like I'll get off stream, I'll either watch TV, I'll make dinner, and like that'll be my routine,
Yeah.
or I'll get off, make dinner, hang out with people in Discord after stream. And that'll just be like the routine. Like I'll just have the same thing going on every week.
Hmm.
And so finding like little things to add in there that's like different.
Hmm.
Um, what also at the same time, I think having like a routine in a way almost like kind of motivates you too. Like maybe like I guess for me it's so maybe it's not necessarily a routine, but it's something that like you know is something that you do like regularly, but not every day.
Yeah.
And so then you like add it back in that one day because you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to do this today. I'm not going to do this. Or like, I'm supposed to hang out with people, but I think I'm just going to watch YouTube because like it's almost like I said this earlier, but it's almost like motivating in a way, like to like do that instead of doing this. Like
Yeah.
it's and then but then you do it the next night. And so it's almost like you're switching it up a little bit. Even like that little switch up is nice. Like
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you have a whole routine, just stepping out of the routine for a
mhm.
little bit can even just freshen it up or give you
Yeah,
that little bit of extra motivation to get back into the routine.
right.
Like as long as you're not going completely off path, it's fine.
Right.
The right song could do it for me. Zegron said, or a song or a hug from my wife or one of my kids. True, true. Uh,
Right, exactly. That's for me like finding the right music. Like I could listen to the same music every single day.
no,
And then you're like, "Oh, what's really nice is like when you're really into like a specific music, whatever, there's groups that'll release music like sometimes often. And so
yeah,
you're like, cool, new song. And I'm like, and then like it's a whole new song to like give me motivation. Like,
yep,
yes, okay, I feel motivated again. This is a new song, you know. So,
yeah. Or they like release a couple songs from that new album they're coming out with, and then you're like,
yeah.
new album from we drop. No, I get to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. And then you, for some reason, you're just like, sweet,
Yep,
I'm good. Let's go. Like,
yep,
and then, what was I gonna say? I also think that like with streaming in general too, like looking up, so sometimes just looking up like new ideas like on the side to be like, okay, maybe I need something new, you
yeah,
know, and so it like refreshes you a little bit. Like even if it's, you know, watching other people's content, like I'll go on YouTube and watch other people's stuff and be like, okay. That's why like randomly I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a vlog and I'm gonna start doing vlogs because I've seen other people do them. Like why not try it, you know? Like
yeah,
and so like adding that in, yeah. I don't I don't know how people do it, because it's a very hard thing, like I said before, to motivate yourself to make these YouTube videos. But I'm like, okay, I gotta switch up my mindset or something,
Yeah,
because like I don't know how people do this every single, because there's
yeah,
people on YouTube that'll put out videos like every other day, and you're like, how? Like,
yeah.
please tell me
Uh,
how. Like,
I feel like a lot of those people also have teams though too, where there's some people that do like Twitch and they'll take literally a whole day off just to make YouTube videos,
well,
clips, TikToks.
that and I'm that and it's hard to like do um content like that when you're also a streamer,
Yeah,
because like a lot of the videos I've looked at are people that are strictly just posting videos on YouTube. They're
yeah.
not streaming, they're YouTube videos. That's it. Like so like they'll do a live here and there or whatever on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, but they're not like actively like streaming like we are. Like
Yeah,
they're not, streaming every couple days. They're literally just making videos. So,
yeah. That's like a lot of the fitness influencers. They literally just film a couple of their workouts and then just put it in a YouTube video. This is what I did, or
yep.
they do their foods and like this is what I shop for, and blah blah blah. But they're not, like they don't live stream it or anything. They're just strictly YouTube.
Right, and it's hard because like you almost like want to do that type of content alongside of like your streaming,
Yeah,
because you're like, okay, like maybe I need to switch it up, and maybe I need to limit how many days I stream so that way I have more time for this.
yeah,
And it's hard to make that decision when it comes to streaming, like, because like I don't think that people really like truly understand like what when we were talking about like the motivation like with streaming and content and stuff that you have to put into this, because
yeah.
it's a lot of like it's a lot of like brainstorming. It's a lot of,
It's a lot of
okay,
anxiety. It's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot of like, especially, oh my goodness, if you're not good with change, god, like,
Yeah,
don't stream because like you're constantly like having to change things, really, like,
yeah. Especially with
so.
like Kick and Twitch going at it now. There's a lot of
Oh
change
yeah.
going on.
Oh, like moving over to Kick was the most stressful thing for me, because like I didn't know if anybody would come over,
Yeah,
and I like talked to my mods prior, and then like there were some people on the fence, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, like
yeah.
it's very, yeah, content creation gives you a lot of anxiety. Like,
I will say though one good thing about Kick is I feel like it's more there's more discoverability. Like
mm,
no matter what game you're playing, I feel like you could always average as long as you're somewhat entertaining. You could average around 10 to 15 people. You know what I mean?
I I truly feel like so I truly feel like Kick is that platform that like you don't want to play like the super popular games, because like there's almost more discoverability in like these other games that you like that
Yeah,
aren't as popular. Like you can play the popular games if you're like truly enjoy them, but I feel like there's so much more discoverability in like everything else, because of the fact that it's not like Twitch. You're not like drowned out by
yeah,
everybody else playing every game. And Kick, because it's still sort of new, and there's not many people playing like games that you truly like, so you can play them. Like the other night I was playing, I don't remember what I was playing, but I went and I was like, oh, like maybe I'll raid somebody playing the same game. There was nobody else playing it, and I was the top streamer on that game, and I'm like, there's no one else playing this. So like, so so it's like more like discoverability.
yeah,
Like, so if somebody genuinely searches for your like for a game that they like, and they see like there's only like 2 or 3 people playing it, they're like, you have more discoverability because there's no one else playing it.
yeah.
So,
Absolutely. I think the move to Kick for me at least was easier because I did just buy a house and all that stuff. So it's like I was basically restarting anyway because I took so much time off to get back into
right,
everything and set everything up. And just like I feel more free. Like I'm not competing with
right.
anybody. I'm dealing like I'm just competing with myself more or less. Like I'm not trying to better anybody. I'm not trying to do better than anybody.
um,
Joker.
um, no, for me, like to, so whenever Mixer shut down and we all moved to Twitch from Mixer,
Yeah.
a lot of us, there were some people that moved to Facebook, and honestly, couldn't be me. I did not care for Facebook streaming. It felt too personal, and
Yeah.
it just, I don't know. I didn't like it. Um, but when Twitch shut down, and I've talked to a lot of like prior Mixer streamers that are on Kick now, where like I've seen them post about it. Basically, like when Mixer shut down, we all were like forced to like come to this platform, and it never really like felt like a home in a sense. Like it
Yeah.
never really felt like somewhere we necessarily wanted to be, because we were just forced to be here, because Mixer was so much different than Twitch. Like it was smaller. It felt like more of like a community type platform.
Yeah.
It felt more like it was grown by the streamers in a
Mhm.
way. Even like because it was grown by these two guys. They sold it to Microsoft and that was it. Like,
Yeah.
but like, so coming over to Twitch, it never felt like our place. It
Yeah.
never felt like, I mean, sure, for some people it does, but like for some of us it just never felt like right. Like, and I always felt like I was forced to like um forced into this huge pool of people and like drowning, like, like
Yeah.
it just feels like you're like I feel like it gave me experience for sure, like because I'm like, okay, like now I have to try to fight my way to the top through all these other
Yeah.
streamers. um but there's just no discoverability on Twitch for people that are smaller than like a certain number. Like
Yep.
after a certain number, you are not very
You're in the
discoverable.
minority, basically.
And if you are, you are lucky, and you must be a really amazing streamer, like honestly, like because I mean I've seen it happen where people just are that good at streaming,
Yeah.
and people like love their energy and stuff, and they get like, you know
Yeah.
pulled to the top. But it's not always the case, and it's very rare.
Mhm.
um there's some streamers that I know, like there's a couple of streamers specifically I know that they, because they're growing on like social media and stuff, um they have like sponsorships through social
Mhm.
media, but their Twitch, like,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't go above a certain number. But they're growing on like social media on Twitter, and they're getting sponsorships that way
Yeah.
because they're growing their brand that way. But then like they go to stream and there's like nothing, and so now they're like trying to like stream and put content everywhere else, because
Yeah.
if they don't put content on like TikTok and like YouTube and stuff, like
They're not
there's
gonna get
not
anything. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So like they have like sponsorships, but it's literally strictly through like their Twitter people that they know, or like their whatever, like
Absolutely. I agree.
but yeah, like Twitch just doesn't have any discoverability. And then like all the stuff that just happened, like it made me like, okay, no, I'm moving to Kick, because I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm not.
Yeah. They're destroying their own platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, chat, do you have any other questions or anything you'd like to bring up?
Joker, you can't be telling people about the basement, okay?
Yeah, she won't give you crackers anymore. Stop it.
I don't even give him that. No. Just kidding.
Goddamn. My
No, he'll
man's
be like, she
starving.
doesn't even, he's over there like, she doesn't even give me that. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's actually funny. So in my buddy Caution stream, there's this one guy that said he lived in his basement, so we made a command. So every time you type his name, it gave him a cookie.
Oh my god, I love that. Joker. Stop it, Joker.
God damn, Joker, I'm sorry to hear that.
I haven't even known you for this much. Or, I guess that's what we're telling people. His name on my Discord is Basement Goblin for a reason.
Nice. Nice. Good.
I like that idea, though. That's a good idea. Joke, I'm gonna make you a command like that.
Yeah, and every time we would type it, it would. Yeah, I think it would feed him a Cheez-It. I think that's what it was. It would feed him a Cheez-It.
Yeah, we'll feed you something. Maybe a cracker or something.
What games are you playing now? Like, what's your go-to for right now?
Um, it's a toss-up between a few because Dead by Daylight is definitely one. And then sorry, my headphones are dying.
No, you're good.
House Flipper because it's just I don't know. We built Barbie Dream House the other day on House Flipper. It was great.
Nice.
Um, let's see, Phasmo, Diablo. I need to start playing the new campaign and stuff. And the new yeah. I need to actually. I know, Joker. Phasmo comes out on Xbox in August, and he's so excited.
Got it.
Because he's never been able to play it. But no, I need to play the new Diablo because, like, the new stuff on Diablo and then I need to actually finish. I need to finish the story first because I never finished it. I was so
literally
close to finishing it.
I ran through like the week before the season dropped. I was like, I'm not doing any more side quests. Just focus on the main
See,
story.
that was my problem at the very beginning of playing it. I kept playing the side quests. Somebody's like, "Stop! Like, play the story, get it done."
Nope.
And so I'm like, okay.
Nope.
So, but I never got it done because like I literally went on vacation like
Yeah.
as like last week before like they put out the new thing. So, yeah, I need to play that. Otherwise, I've been playing a lot of. It's like it like for a while there we were playing like a lot of Mario Kart, Mario Party, just playing kind of everything. I'm pretty
Okay.
open to playing everything
Yeah.
to be honest. Like I just oh my god, stop. Um but I'm pretty open to playing everything, to be
Yeah.
honest. So
I remember our Halo night. That was pretty fun.
yeah,
That was a blast.
need to play Halo again.
I don't think I have that downloaded anymore. It sucks so
I don't
bad.
either. It's okay.
It was so bad. I hit like the highest rank for ranked, and I was like, I'm over this.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you tried Remnant from the Ashes 2? Or have you seen anything about that?
Um, so is that the one that has like a series of like games?
It's the second one. The first one came out a while ago.
Is it like the first one had a little girl and boy, right? Like a girl and a little boy.
No,
No.
it's kind of like a Dark Soulish type game, but it has guns.
No, I've never played it.
It's pretty fun, pretty fun. I highly recommend if you need a new game.
Just trying out new like games, like just finding like random.
Yeah.
Like sometimes just stupid games. You're like, okay, like this is $4. Let's play it. Like why not? Like
Yeah.
So.
That's me when I scroll through Game Pass. I'm just like, yeah, this looks fun. Let's free download this, see what happens. We'll play it off stream first, see if it's good. If not, I'll just delete it and try another one.
Right.
Like Redfall.
No, see,
Redfall
I'll
was
do that.
horrible.
I've heard.
Horrible.
I've heard. See, I like to like randomly like so with you said offline. I'll experiment online. Like you're like, why not? Let's do it. Like
Send it.
yeah.
Sometimes those are the best streams though. Chris.
That I heard I downloaded it and then I never played it because I heard so much crap about it. I was like, no, okay.
Yeah, I was
Good.
like so excited. I was like, cool, this is gonna be like another, Back for Blood with like super abilities. And then like I played it and I was like, this is horrible. Like half my game's not loading in. The characters aren't even here. Horrible.
And then what is it? I haven't been able to play Last of Us Part 1 because on PC it's like crap. Like they brought it to PC and then everybody had issues with it. Like it was so like
Glitchy.
it's so like no, it's like it's GPU hung. Like it's so heavy on your like
Gotcha.
it's so bad. Like it's yeah. Like I tried to stream it and it like crashed my stream and everything. Like it was bad. Like yeah. But I want to play it because it looks fantastic.
Did you watch the show?
Yeah, I love the show.
The show was great. The show was fantastic. I actually watched the first episode of Twisted Metal yesterday. It was I feel like I was just getting to the good part where the clown comes in and then it's like you gotta subscribe to Peacock. I was like, I don't know. not paying to watch this show. Not happening.
It's funny because that's another thing I was gonna say is like sometimes having the shows that you and your friends obsess over, and you're like, okay, we're gonna all watch it in Discord
Yeah.
together, like, and that's another really big motivation thing for me. Like, well, I don't remember what it was, but there was something that came out. I think it was Stranger Things. I said, guys, we're gonna watch the last 2 episodes in Discord together. Like, we have to. And now they're coming out again with the next season. Like, I think
Yeah.
next year, and I'm like, yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'll ask you one more question, and then if nobody else has questions, we'll end it, and I'll get your last statement for the thing.
Okay.
What is your favorite old school game? Like, no,
Okay,
doesn't matter what system. You
so-
can name one for each system. I don't care. Don't matter.
My favorite. Okay, I'll name one for each system
Okay.
that I've played on. So my favorite game, like overall, and it is the older school, like not old school, like completely, but it's on Xbox. It's BioShock. The whole BioShock
Oh,
series is
amazing.
my favorite.
I don't like the third one.
I just like all of them. I don't care. Like whatever. I mean,
So do I. I got her on my arm.
do you? Oh, that's right. You told me about that. I
I
forgot.
got the little sister on my arm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then when it comes to like Nintendo, you gotta go with the classics. Mario Kart. Like, but yeah, on 64 was the best, honestly.
Yo, Pokemon Snap.
Um,
Yes, sir.
and then I had a GameCube, and the best game I played on there was The Simpsons Hit and Run, and that game was so fun, so fun.
Amazing. Love that game. Love it.
I also have to pick 007 on Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
I need to play it on Xbox, but I'm like terrified because not terrified. It's just I know it's gonna be awful. Like I've seen so many people like replay it. I'm like, God, this game was
Yeah.
so bad in graphics. I
Oh,
mean, it
yeah.
brings back memories, but like, oh God, like
My like favorite worst game would be, was it Super Nintendo? I think it might have been. I mean, they re-released them for the Switch, but it was Aladdin and The Lion King. Those games
Oh.
were the most aggravating games I've ever played in my life. Like the animal level where you're jumping on the giraffe's heads.
Oh yeah,
Screw that level. I'm not. No. Like I can't even beat it now. Like.
right.
Like Spyro's good, but even then, like you chasing that little guy with the gem, can't do that now. My reflexes aren't as fast as they used to be. Can't dive and do all the combo. Can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too old.
I would say also Super Smash Brothers is a good one.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot, classic.
What was I gonna say? It was. There was a game I was thinking of, and I can't think of it now. But
Ape Escape's good too. That was like OG PlayStation. That was pretty cool. You had to run around with a net, get all the apes. That game was fun.
yeah,
That game was fun.
I used to play on PlayStation with my uncle would bring the PlayStation over for Christmas. It was like the original PlayStation, and I'd play Tetris on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tetris is a classic.
Oh,
I feel like
absolutely.
everybody's like, yeah, it's Tetris. Let's play it. Like they have so many variations of it now, and I'm like, nah, bring back original.
Yeah. Well, so like they had a Tetris on Xbox. It was like Tetris Ultimate or something.
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
It's fun, but my mom doesn't want to play with me anymore because I do the one where if you get lined, you send them to other people, and she doesn't play that with me anymore. She won't. She calls me a cheater. She won't do it. She's like, "I'll smoke you in Tetris." I'm like, "All right." We played. I literally knocked her out like 3 times. Road Rash, that's a good one. Yeah, Twisted Metal's good. What else? There's so many good games. Halo, like OG Halo, Halo 2, Tecmo Bowl. Oh god, I'm showing my age. That's gross.
Tekken. God,
Tekken.
that game was.
Contra.
I played that one when I was younger, and my brothers would just beat me up in it. I mean, or Mortal Kombat too.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Then you had Street Fighter. Can't forget Street Fighter.
Yeah.
My mom was into Tekken more than she was anything else. Dead or Alive, that was a good fighting game. What else? There's so many good ones. I know Chris likes to play Football Manager. Every time I look at him, that's all he's playing is trying to manage a football team. That's all he does. Contra's good. I actually just watched Pixels yesterday. So I was like, Contra, Space Invaders. Did you ever see that? Was Adam Sandler?
Yes, I have. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a really good movie.
We watched that last night. Peter Dinklage. The Fire Blaster.
It's a good movie. I like that movie.
Alright, well, if nobody else... No, I don't. Totally. You're a liar, Chris. Have you
Listen,
in Discord
my brother on Nintendo when I was younger, he would drag me through Madden, and like I had no idea what I was playing, and I'm sitting there like, okay, like, and he'd be like, okay, just do this. Like, okay,
now.
like,
You got it.
I'm like 7 years old, and
Just
I'm
run
like,
and block this guy.
yeah, exactly, and I had no idea what I was doing.
NFL Street.
I'm pretty sure he yelled at me a few times because I probably didn't do what I was supposed to do.
It's like your dad when you gotta hold the flashlight and you're not holding it right.
Oh my god. Listen, I was the youngest of all boys,
Oof.
so
Oof.
yeah, that happened a lot of times. My brothers got older, my dad would be like, here, I need you to hold this flashlight, and I'm like,
Yep.
okay. And
I'm
he's
just
like,
gonna
you're
hold it
not
like
holding
this.
it right, and I'm like,
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry. Alright, well, if nobody else in chat has any questions, Cuppy, do you have anything you'd like to say to end stream? Final thoughts? Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Joker, what? I feel like he's gonna ask you questions from, like, my stream and stuff that, like... Joker, are you about to ask him about the qualifications?
Yes, I
Oh,
am an
no.
Eagles fan.
I don't know where this is
Eagles,
going.
Red Sox, Penn State, Celtics.
Joker's from Pennsylvania originally, so...
Oh, cool. I live there now. And if you're a Steelers fan, it's okay. My whole family Steelers fans except for my dad. He's a Giants fan. If you say you're from PA but you're a Cowboys fan, I disown you already. I'm just saying. Okay,
No,
that's fair. I'm cool with the Giants. My dad's a Giants fan. It's fine. I'm cool with that.
Listen, I'm from Ohio, and Steelers can get bent.
Chris, you're not supposed to tell him. You're not supposed to tell him that, okay? You're a Patriots fan. Nobody likes you.
Dang. Listen, it's okay. I'm from Ohio, okay? Like,
Exactly. You should hate the Patriots and the Steelers.
no, it's more that everybody's like, you're from Ohio. Like, you don't exist. Like, okay.
Well, hold on. Are you a Browns fan or a Bengals fan?
Neither.
Okay.
I don't like either.
Okay, good. That's fine.
I do not like either. Everybody's like, I always tell people from Ohio, and they're like, you have to pick one. And I'm like, no, I don't. I hate both. Like, although I really don't watch like that kind of football all that much. So I'm more of a Ohio State person.
Oof.
Yeah, that's why I said the
Oof.
Steelers can get bent.
Oof. And I'm a Penn State fan. That's not good.
I don't care about Penn State. You know, it's fine.
Yeah,
but
Ohio State, Penn State. I will say I was at the game when Penn State upset Ohio State. I was there for that game. It was great.
listen, as long as you don't support Michigan, we're fine.
No.
Okay, good. Good. We're on good terms.
They can get bent. All right. Do you have any closing statements you'd like to say? Any last bit of motivation you'd like to give out to people? Keep them going. I mean, you post them on Twitter all the time.
Huh?
I said you post them on Twitter all the time. Just think of one.
Hold on, so listen, those don't come to me, okay? That's from a motivation app. It's all a lie.
I swear it's all a lie.
Here you go. You gotta stop watering dead plants.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen, hey, that fits, okay? Stop watering things that are never gonna happen. Don't do it. I don't know. Listen, that's the first one that came up. I'm not even lying.
That's kind of funny, actually. Someone's
Okay,
gonna...
here you go. Here's a good one. It's a streaming one. I feel like this applies to everybody. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. There you go. Honestly, yeah. I mean, do you have a?
I don't have a cord anywhere. How's that supposed to work? That's a good one, though. It is true, though. Everybody needs an off day. Everybody needs a reset day. Everybody has them. All
Even
right.
if it's taking a nap for 2 hours, you know.
Not wrong. Naps are the best. Then you appreciate them when you're older than you're younger. Just saying.
I wish I would have napped more.
Okay, well, that will do it for today. If everybody enjoyed or has any more questions, you can drop them on the YouTube video when this drops. I'll have the link for that probably Wednesday. That'll probably drop. Other than that, everybody go follow Cuppy. This way. Everybody go follow Cuppy. It's Untamed Cupcake at pretty much everything, I think, right? Everything?
Yes.
Cool, follow her. Also, we are both going for Respawn Recruits tomorrow, so if you guys want to keep an eye out for that. Other than that...
Crap. I didn't know I had competition.
It's fine. It's fine. Other than that, that is another Motivational Monday in the books. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you guys have a great day.